Oh yeah, baby. It is wash day. Yes, sir. We about to get this thing greased up, baby. I need this thing clean, man. Got all this rock, this salt from last week from the doggone what you call that? The snowstorm, the winter storm, man. I finally got time, even though I'm taking some time off my doggone break to do it. Cause I got one bay, and it's like taking forever to wash one truck. But hopefully they can go pretty fast with mine, cause I ain't got no trailer. You feel me? So I'm a bobtail. Let me tell you something about Amazon. First off, turn this off. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But let me tell you something about Amazon. Amazon tripping, bro. Amazon be crazy, bro. This is the only place where I've known that I've worked for where they literally pay you for bobtailing. Now, if you're a lease purchase or owner operator or whatever like that, you already know. Like, bobtails, you don't get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Deadhead, yeah, you can probably squeeze in a deadhead, or, you know what I'm saying, negotiate your line haul so that it will cover for your deadhead. But bobtailing, usually no. But Amazon pay for bobtailing. I'll tell you that. That's one perk that you can get from Harlem Prime. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only one I can think of right now. But yeah, that's a perk. Because who don't like bobtailing? You know what I'm saying? So I literally just took a load from Dallas. Well, I ain't taking a load. What I'm talking about? I was supposed to be taking a load from Dallas coming to Alabama. Then going from Alabama to like Georgia around Atlanta, and then head back across. But those loads canceled for whatever reason. Load coming out here to Alabama canceled for whatever reason. So I'm out here in where am I? Well, I'm in Bama right now, but I had to bobtail all the way out here. I'm actually bobtailing all the way to Georgia. That's where my first load of this trip is gonna pick up at. So, you know what I'm saying? They had to take it off. The other load is supposed to come out here. Couldn't come out here for whatever reason, but yeah, man, it's bobtailing, bro. Bobtailing, bro. All across the joint. And I've been doing it, and I was actually surprised at first. I'm like, bro, they're paying us to bobtail. Like, do you not know how much money company has to have to pay contractors whatever rated. You know what, to be honest with you, I don't even know what the rate is. I'm assuming it's the same when you book the load. See, this is the thing how it goes. This thing, what I'm noticing is you book a load, right? Like I told you on another video, I book my loads up like for the whole week, you know what I'm saying? So I'll try to anyway. I'll try to book, you know what I'm saying, a whole relay trip, round trip, whatever, that'll last me the whole week. Sometimes in the middle of those routes, depending on where you're going, depending on how many stops you have, some of those might cancel or be delayed or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? Because you're doing multiple drops and hooks within that week, you know what I'm saying? So some of the loads might delay, not be ready, or some changed, or whatever the case. So you got to reconfigure, like, you know, your week or whatever. Now, sometimes they don't, if you're coming back, well, I'm trying to think of a time when they haven't paid. When they cancel a load and then they didn't pay or something like that. Or maybe that hasn't happened. I gotta go back and look at my reports. But yeah, I mean, if they cancel a load and then you gotta go, you know what I'm saying? If it's not your last load or whatever the case, like you going home or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? They'll bobtail you within the middle of that trip. You know what I'm saying? They could have gave me an empty because I was actually supposed to go pick up an empty from one spot, take it to the next spot where I was supposed to pick up my load from. So they didn't give me the empty, or didn't tell me to go get the empty. They just told me to bobtail out here. Well, they ain't tell me, it just displays on the app. And if it doesn't have a load or empty move, then that means bobtail. So I'm bobtailing all the way out here from Dallas to Georgia. I ain't complaining. Because the advantage is becoming a bobtail, not only because you're light, yes, you're light, you don't have a heavy load, you can get in and out of traffic a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you don't have to go slow up hills, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus, when it comes to parking, like I'm finna do now, I can pretty much park, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of options, well, you know what I'm saying, where I can park, you know what I'm saying, how to park, all that stuff. Even if it ain't no parking spots, I can park somewhere. Because I just got my cab, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't taking up a whole lot of space. So that's the advantage of, you know, being able to bobtail, you know what I'm saying, and then still get paid for it, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that. So that's what we got going on right now. Like I said, man, I'm about to hit Georgia. I'll be there tomorrow or in the morning sometime. I'm about to take off. I'm off right now, but I need to get this truck washed. I've been trying to get this truck washed all day. I went like early in the morning, man. I was in Dallas. Everybody know there's only one, okay, well, there's really two, but technically one in Dallas, per se. They're supposed to be building some more, but there's only really one station in Dallas, or Blue Beacon, I should say, because that's where I usually go. I'm pretty sure that, I know there's other, like where I'm at right now, like little independent or rinky-dink truck washes, but I went over there at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was packed all the way out to, if you ever been to Dallas, on I-20 at that Blue Beacon, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That line be all the way to the freaking service road. That's a long line, and they got 2 bays. So that joker was all the way backed up to the service road at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, usually, like back in the day when I was local, I go there like, you know what I'm saying, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I was starting my day. And I go over there and get me a truck wash. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I don't know what's going on. But this is the first time I've gone over there that early in the morning and seen it like that. Seen it that packed. I'm like, bro, you gotta be kidding me right now. So I don't know what's going on with that. And then I went to Shreveport, went to Blue Beacon in Shreveport. They was completely closed. That was like maybe about 5 o'clock in the morning. They was completely closed. Then came out here, I said, screw it. There wasn't another Blue Beacon. Yeah, I could have found another, like, little independent joint or whatever. I could have tried to find one, you know, in between there. But I was already stuck on going to Blue Beacon because I like their service. They got good pressure washers. They can do undercarriage, all that stuff. So that's why I really wanted to go with them in the first place. And plus, I got an account over there, so why wouldn't I? But then I came out here in Tuscaloosa. They packed. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're getting ready to pull up in this bay. But yeah, I went over there. They was packed. So I'm like, man, screw it. I'm finna go over here because I wanted to get it done before I took off. I mean, before I got off, like off. Maybe we're going in. But they didn't have He ain't waved me in, but I'm coming in anyway. Oh, I see him waving now. Okay. I don't want to roll over these things. He ain't even paying attention. What I'm doing. Alright, cool. Got right here. Boom. Yes, sir. Cool. Good. Finally getting all this dang snow and ice off my truck. Salt. Needed that, man. This thing is good. Sir. Here's the truck routes. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Cool as Kenny 84 back again with another video. Welcome back to the show, man. Listen, yeah, it is on the inside. I just want to hop on here real quick, man. I gotta explain what the heck is going on with my situation, bro. I know y'all hear it all the time, but it's not me complaining or griping or anything like that. If anything I've said about this company and I've fought for, it's just my views and opinion on the situation I'm dealing with at the time. I ain't talking bad about the company. I'm not talking bad about the contract I'm on. None of that. But I'm just sharing my experiences. That's what I'm doing. That's all I can do. Share my experiences. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe. Go ahead and hit that post notification bell so you can get updated on every time I drop a new video, man. Please comment. You gotta get these comments up, man. It's greatly appreciated. The like button. If you're watching this right now, go ahead and hit that like button. Ain't gonna cost you nothing. Go ahead and tap it for me one time, not twice, just one time. Put it on like mode. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, I'm just kind of in a funk a little bit, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Long as my money right, we good. Well, if the money ain't right, we got a problem, like a big problem. So you already know I bobtailed out here from Dallas to Atlanta to go pick up a load, right? Because my Alabama load got canceled from Dallas. So I bobtailed out here to Atlanta, Pendergrass to be exact, not Atlanta, but Pendergrass, Georgia. Okay, supposed to be picking up a load. Okay, so I drove in this morning from where was I at? Basically in Birmingham. So I drove out here basically from Birmingham, right? And got out here. Well, I checked. No, that's where I'm going with that. I checked this morning just to see. Okay, everything good? We're kosher. Load is there. You know, it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't supposed to be ready yet. But I'm like, okay, if we pick up at this time, I'm gonna leave, you know, probably close to that time to get rolling. So that's what I did. I took off about maybe 3:30 this morning from where I was just to get out here. Okay, so I did that. Came out here. Soon as I'm pulling up to the gate, as y'all can see, the prime trailer. So I'm sitting right here at the gate, basically. Soon as I pull up, I look at the app to check in. You know what I'm saying? To put my arrival and all that stuff in. Daggone low, gone like a mug. I said, bro, how this happened twice in a row, man? That's what I'm not understanding. So now I'm trying to think, okay, is this crap being manipulated? Like, is this for real? Like, is somebody playing games? Like, what's really going on right now with these prime loads? So, my company is calling in, figure out what's going on. 2, to make sure we're going to get compensated for the miles that we did run. You know what I'm saying? Bobtail or not, I got to get compensated. Because at the end of the day, we only out here because of a potential. Be right back. Woo. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to take a business call. So I wound up finding out what the heck was really going on. So obviously they don't have enough freight to move the trailer or move the truck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wherever. I was supposed to be going to Colorado from here. That's what I was doing. Supposed to be leaving here going straight to Colorado. They don't have enough. I didn't even realize I turned my truck off. Yeah, they're supposed to be picking up out here, supposed to be going to Colorado. But apparently, dude, it's a whole canister right there. And you just drop that cigarette on the floor. Oh, she must be coming back for it. Cause it's like halfway smoked. When she dropped the joint, like she was done with it. So I don't know if she was throwing it away or not. But it's a whole freaking, what's her name right there? Hold on, let me show y'all what's. People be talking about dope liquid. You seen people do the craziest stuff. Oh, I can't zoom in? Okay, I guess I can't zoom in. Hold on. Damn, I really can't zoom in? Oh yeah, I can. Here we go. So, you don't see that little white part right there, right? On the ground. That lady just threw that cigarette right there. It ain't even all the way smoked. So she just threw it down on the ground. Here go the trash, the butt, or whatever you call them things, to put the daggum cigarettes in. She threw it on the ground. So I don't know if she's coming back for that joint. You know what I'm saying? Finna throw it away. She's throwing it away, like, why throw it on the ground? And the freaking thing is right there. But anyway, that's not what this video about. Like I was saying, man, I was supposed to be going to Colorado. They said they ain't have enough freight to move the truck and move the trailer. So that's the situation. So it happened twice. Every load that I've gotten has canceled. So now I'm like, now we're trying to figure out what's going on with the Oklahoma run. Because now they want me to bobtail from here to Oklahoma City. But the thing about it is I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, well, I got to be in Fort Worth Sunday. That's supposed to be in out my week, right? So I'm supposed to be in Fort Worth Sunday, but they want me out there. The timestamp shows me to be out there tomorrow, like at 5 in the morning. Okay. But the load departure time is like 2 days later. So we are now trying to get on the phone with them to see if the load is actually ready. Do they have the load? Or are they getting it ready? Because I don't want to go to Oklahoma and then have to sit for 2 days or a day and a half or however long it takes waiting on this load to get finished. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be moving. Like, I mean, I'm moving, but I ain't really doing nothing. Like, I ain't hauling nothing. I haven't had a trailer on me. So now I gotta go another 900 some odd miles with no trailer. And yes, I do like bobtailing. I mean, like I said before, I do like bobtailing, but it also comes to problem. I don't have a easy pass. So I gotta go in every freaking scale. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go in every scale if it's open. And so that's the problem I'm having, because during COVID, which I think they still have, Prime, Amazon, they had an exemption. So now these exemptions are about to go out. So now we got a new president and all this stuff, but you know, anyway. So Prime had an exemption. So if I'm hauling a Prime trailer, 9 times out of 10 I ain't gonna get bothered. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't gonna get messed with because of that exemption. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're about to turn it off. I don't know if Amazon still has it. To be honest with you, I haven't gotten an update saying that the exemption is off or whatever. That was one of the perks also about running over here, is because they did have the exemption. Even if you did get pulled in the scale, they're not really gonna mess with you, because you know what I'm saying, at that time the country was shut down. People was at home, they're ordering online, so we were, we're essential workers, so you know what I'm saying, they're gonna let us go and get these products to these people. So they wasn't really messing with, like they won't pull you in, and you know what I'm saying, like they ain't gonna waste time trying to, do what you call them things, inspections and all that stuff. So that was cool, getting the pass. And I actually one time, I don't know, I talked to a couple of trucking brothers of mine, and they said when this situation happened, it was like, okay, well, it could have been that, or it could have been just oh, that's B. Hold on, I gotta call him back. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so that was I'm my brother calling out, but hey, what was I saying? I forgot that doggone fast. So yeah, I remember one time, like one of my brothers was telling me that it could have been either they, with the situation that happened, it could have been okay, yeah, because we got the exemption, or it could have been this cop wasn't tripping. So I had pulled on the scale one time, and like I don't know, I think I had just picked up the load, and there was no truck stop where where I picked up the load at. So I had to drive down, get back on the freeway to find a truck stop to go scale it. Well, I think it was in Tennessee. Yeah, it was in Tennessee. As soon as I got on the freeway, like a couple miles later, like the scale was right there. So I hadn't slid my tandems, I hadn't did nothing. I pulled up, and I'm not thinking, I'm like, okay, it's Amazon, bro. Like, Amazon will be heavy. That's another perk. Amazon is rarely, and I mean rarely, over 20,000 pounds. So that's a big perk, because as truckers, we don't like hauling heavy stuff, man. Not all the time, you know what I mean? Especially if you in that, mountainous area. Nah, we don't want to do that. But, yeah, so I went over the scales, and of course I was over axle. By, I don't even know how much, I don't remember how much, but I was definitely over axle. And I was scared as crap, because I thought for sure I was going to get a ticket. But it wasn't that much. I think it was like, well, I can't say it wasn't that much. It was enough to think that I was going to get a ticket, or I could have gotten a ticket. But they ain't really messed with me. They kept telling me to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? And it was a significant amount over axle, which I was surprised. I'm like, when the heck does Amazon be having trailers over axle? Like, that's crazy. But I can't remember how heavy that load was, but it was definitely over axle. And I believe that, I don't know if the tandems was all the way slammed to the back. I can't remember. But yeah, they let me go, man. So I don't know if it was because of the exemption they let me go, or they just didn't really feel like bothering with it. Which is usually never the case. It's because, you could have easily wrote a ticket and, I would have had to pay it. You know what I mean? That would have been some money for the state. But they ain't mess with me, so I don't know. But where was I going with that? Yeah, I got a bobtail from out here. I got a phone my company. I got a bobtail out here, but I got to figure out what time this load is actually gonna be ready, because I don't want to sit out there for 2 days. I'm gonna go out there anyway because it's closer to the house. But if we can do something in between, or like if I can do something in between, cool. Like if I can run around here today, like Atlanta, do some local stuff, and then head out there tomorrow type. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. I can go ahead on out there and then do some local stuff out there, whatever, until the load get ready. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. So gonna see about that. But yeah, this is crazy, man. I came all the way out here with no trailer. Still ain't got no trailer, and I gotta go drive all the way back. So that's the only thing I don't like about bobtailing, is doing the long haul. So now I don't have the trailer to show that I'm pulling a prime, or I'm contracted with prime. Otherwise, you're not gonna know. It's Hutch Logistics on this truck, not prime. So I'm just another, another trucker. So I know one time I did when I was in Mississippi. I was bobtailing, and they pulled me in and they gave me an inspection. I was like, okay, if I had a prime trailer, I wonder if they would have did that. Maybe not. I don't know. But they definitely pulled me in and definitely gave me an inspection at that time. But that's the only thing I don't like about bobtailing, especially bobtailing this far. You got, since I don't have the pass, like I gotta go through all these skills, and since I am bobtailing, I don't have a trailer. I could be subject for inspections and all this other stuff, which I don't want to go through. No trucker wants to go through that. You know what I'm saying? But I am prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything pretty much good. The only thing that could pretty much get me on is this crack in my windshield, which I haven't got fixed yet, but that's coming. Probably as soon as I get back, I'm gonna get that fixed. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta get back there first. So I don't know, man. It's been a wild week already. Good thing is, weather good. ain't not a cloud in sight. Ain't no snow or ice in sight. I did see a little snow driving out up here, but it was like in, you know what I'm saying, like the dark areas where the sun don't shine that much. So the temperature is up. It's probably like in the 50s right now, so I'm happy about that. Like I said, we ain't got my truck washed yesterday. Finally got it clean. Got a lot of this snow and salt and all this stuff off of here, so we should be good on that. And I didn't even think about it at the time when I was washing. I just know I wanted it washed. And I'm like, dang, I gotta go back to Colorado. Ain't no telling what it's doing up there. There's probably still salt and everything on the road out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, what the heck I'm gonna do now? Just got this truck washed. But that's always the case. As soon as you wash your truck, you get right back dirty. As soon as you drive off the lot. Let me see if she's gonna pick up that cigarette and smoke it. Or if she was actually throwing it away. It was still burning too. How does cigarettes still burn? I thought it'd go out. Oh no, cigarettes do burn. Now she was throwing it away. Yeah, because it done kept burning. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. I'm in people's business. I need to be minding my own. But I'm about to get up out of here though. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But we about to get out of here, get it grooving, head on down to OKC, man. I do not want to drive back through this mother-loving Atlanta traffic, man. I gotta find another way around, something. I do not want to drive back through this traffic, man. I'm like, dang, if I'd have known this damn thing was gonna, cancel, bro, I would, stay where I was at, or, you know what I'm saying, at least not came this far, all the way through Atlanta. Yeah, that 285 is a mess, boy. Good God, dog. But we're gonna head on out here, man. I don't know. Just wanna, can't plan for this stuff. Stuff happens.